Alright guys, so I'm going to do a video today on pocket litter, just some stuff they might have carried, going back to some legitimate videos here, but this is going to be the side of like questionable items, like, would they really? This goes for anything, Marines, infantry, airborne, glider troops, signal corps, anybody that was on the front fighting any variety of an enemy. So, basically, not a lot for pockets. The only really big thing is the Jeep cap, and honestly, that should really be over here, but that's more of a GI thing. A few vets have told me they carried their Jeep cap on them frequently. So let's go into the more common things, and then we'll go into the questionable things, and I'll explain both ends. So, alright, so you got some of your stereotypical stuff here, like, picture of family. Generally, you'll see a lot. You can pick these up for like 50, yeah, this one was 50 cents. They're pretty cheap. I have no idea who they are. These matches, vary, obviously, this one would be Marine Corps or something, malaria. And, easy to pick up VD match. Those are more common, and I'll go over the ones that are really not that common. But, obviously, some guys would carry a Jeep cap on them more commonly to put on, maybe in winter, just to throw over really quick, All of a sudden you got hot, you stuffed it back in your pocket, and then you'd put it back on whenever. Mail. Mail was a big deal, although in the Marine Corps, I'm almost sure you weren't allowed to keep mail for a very long period of time. You had to dispose of it properly, which usually meant burning it, but don't quote me on that. I mean, you could go look that up yourself on WorldWar2Gyrene.com. I'll put that link in the description for you. But, all kinds of stuff. This one doesn't have an address on it. I just haven't gotten around to doing that. It would have a few, maybe letters, and you'd read them over a few times, just keep yourself occupied a little. Boost your spirits. Varying cigarettes. We have Pall Mall and Chelsea. 2 different packs. Just a lot of guys carried about 2 packs of smokes on them. Not to give out to anybody, but, their own. Yeah, so that's kind of that for cigarettes. And a lot of the time, 1 pack, or if not both, were kept literally right in your front pocket. You wanted those in your, pants pocket, right at your disposal. Gum, now, there's 2 variants, to my understanding. There's the, you could buy the sticks that come in a packaging, or the K-Rat ones that come with, I think, 2 or 3 in a stick. Various types of can openers and bottle openers. This one acts as a bottle opener and can opener. It's made by Schlick. I don't know how the hell you pronounce that beer. I think they're way gone. That was like a cheapskates beer, kind of like it's kind of like how Bud Light and Coors Light are like party beers. Everybody has those. That was kind of the same thing. It was cheap. Toothbrush. Paratroops jumping in on D-Day right in their front right pocket. This was kept as I'm almost sure every guy carried a spare set of laces, legging or boot laces. Infantry obviously would carry more boot laces. Legging laces out on the front of their pockets. But if it was like a paratroop, let's say, he'd probably carry boot laces, because if you notice, there's no thing covering the boot, so the boot laces wouldn't nearly get as scratched up as the legging laces. So kind of, factor that kind of stuff in. Now up here, and including this, would mostly be kept in a wallet. A good wallet to pick up is a straight black or straight brown leather wallet. You can pick them up for like $10, I think, on eBay or, Amazon or whatever. But, this would be in your pocket. You wouldn't really fit this anywhere in a wallet, but your paybook. I don't see a lot of people with these. I just made this one a few days ago. Looks pretty solid, I think. And then I'll open it up. I haven't written anything in it yet. I haven't really I kind of want to use it like as if I was at FIG, you know, the pay and stuff like that. But, that, I have another one of these that looks much nicer, but your War Department identification card, or booklet, whatever you want to call it, and then this is the other enlisted man's ID card that you would commonly see. All in a wallet. Your French invasion money, maybe along with a little U.S. money you got from home or whatever. Usually not U.S. money though, more so this kind of stuff because it was issued. Obviously, if you went into France, you got the French. If you went into Italy, you got the Italian lira, and then you went into Japan, you got the yen and all that fun stuff, whatever the hell that stuff's called. So, moving over here, we're gonna have some questionable items that I know I see a lot of people carry, whether it's at an event or just say that they carry in their pockets. So, I just like kneeling down because the camera gets nice and still. But, you know, some people are like, oh, they might have carried Craig Martin toothpaste. Now, you have to think realistically. If you look at pockets, let's say on any uniform, M41 especially, there's 2 slip pockets, and then you just got your pants pockets. Not a whole lot to carry without it falling out, and plus, the M41 slip pockets and the 2 front pockets on the Marine Corps jacket, the lower waist pockets, as well as on the paratrooper jacket, those lower pockets were meant for ammunition and grenades, strictly. I mean, those guys wanted a lot of that stuff free. So some guys, actually, if I'll do a video about the way rigger pouches work, but in general, what you're supposed to do, not with rigger pouches, but in general, you would take some ammunition, stick it in your pocket, maybe 3 clips, stick them in your pocket, you know, for an M1, obviously. You stick them in your pocket, and, you know, you can easily access them without having to lift up lift the dot on the cartridge belt and all that stuff. So, again, just remember that those pockets are for ammunition too, so this isn't all that would be in there. Or it wouldn't be in there, it'd be in other places, but I see a lot of people like, oh yeah, I carry a Chesterfield, or the Lucky Strike, that's another common one people pick up. Yeah, I carry those with me. I don't know about that. I don't think guys are really carrying whole tins of cigarettes. It might have been a Christmas present, which is thoughtful, but I mean, you might have stuck this in your pack, but who knows? I don't really think that something like that would have been carried. Shaving brush. Some people carry shaving brushes in their packs. Generally speaking, or in the pockets, I'm sorry. Generally speaking, not too sure how this would, you know, work. Just because shaving wasn't as much of a primary as teeth. Actually, hygiene was, it was a primary. It just wasn't as, you know, important as not dying. So, toothpaste, you don't really see in pockets. Shaving cream. Now again, if you see a picture of a guy sitting in a foxhole where there's not a lot going around him, this guy's laughing it up around him, and he's got this in one hand and a toothbrush in the other in his mouth, that doesn't mean that every guy started to do that. Just for whatever. I'm just kind of going to block this just because I don't know what YouTube will do, but she's basically naked. But I don't know how many of these matchbooks actually made it to combat. I wouldn't imagine a whole lot of them did. I mean, this one's to Charlie's Body and Fender. I mean, I'm not too sure about that one. Again, I just don't really see how that would have been more common than the VD and malaria matches, but who knows, might have gotten, rarely gotten a pack of these as a morale booster, but who knows. Again, just think optimistically and think literally, if I were a GI, where would this stuff be? And, where would my ammunition go? Because, again, those 2 front pockets, ammunition and grenades, those are the 2 biggies for stuff like that. So I hope this video helps for pocket litter. I mean, you can minimize that very, even more than this. Not all of this would be carried. I mean, in my 41 over there, I don't carry the toothbrush, the laces, the gum, or I think that's it. Or two. I don't carry 4 packs of cigarettes there either. I only carry 1, and the other one goes in my pocket. And then I usually stick my M1 clips right when we go into a skirmish or anything at FIG. I'll stick some M1 clips in there. I don't usually run around in that either. But if I do, I'd stick some clips in that. And yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope this helped. And if you got any other requests that are kind of advanced and, you know, other things, and if I don't come out with a video already by the time, let me know. But I might have your idea already in my head. I just haven't made the video, so feel free to let me know. Or any comments that, you know, reroute anything here, or let me know that, you know, this isn't, you know, supposed to be here, and, you know, they might have actually done this. Let me know. Please put it in the comments. I usually end up rechanging the description to tell people to look at the comments also, because, you know, some people with a little more knowledge will comment and say stuff. So, thanks for watching, and bye.